Hello and welcome to another episode of Loaded Magickzines. I am your host, Colton Cass, and welcome. We appreciate y'all coming in today. And joined with me, as always, are the Finger Bangers, also known as Astral Workshop and the Foco Shinobi. Gentlemen.
Hello.
Forever the
I'm
Finger
not even
Bangers.
Astral Workshop. I'm not even Astral Workshop anymore. Like, this doesn't even exist. It's just finger bangers. Finger bangers.
Finger banging our lives away. Welcome to another episode of Loaded Magickzines. We are here again. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are playing Destiny 2. Today's episode is the future of technology, or technology of the future. I don't remember how I had it laid out, but that's fine. How was everybody's week? We just had Thanksgiving. How was all of your guys' Thanksgiving?
It was
You go,
amazing.
Josh.
I couldn't ask for a better Thanksgiving. It was nice and chill. We didn't do anything crazy. We just had some dinner and hung out, and honestly, we watched old Western shows.
Oh, fun.
For the whole time.
Yeah,
it was nice, man. Some
cool.
old Gunsmoke.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it was cool.
Some spaghetti westerns.
Gunsmoke?
Yeah.
Dang, that's classic, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we were watching Gunsmoke and eating turkey, man. It was nice.
That's good. That sounds nice.
Nice.
What about you, Rob?
Nice, dude. I went up to California, so that's where I was on the last podcast. And,
That's right.
We celebrated my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. That's why we went out there, and so we flew back on Thanksgiving. And it was super chill, like the plane wasn't like packed to the fucking rim.
Nice.
Or excuse me, can't cuss on the show. wasn't packed to the gills, and so it was a good flight back, and glad to be back.
That's good. Well, yeah, glad you're back as well. Mine was kind of the same as Josh's. Mine was really quiet. I just played video games and hung out all day, and then when my mom got ready for the turkey, my aunt came over and we ate, and then we dipped, and I just kind of kept doing my thing. So that was kind of nice, nice and quiet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If any of our viewers are listening, if you guys want to tell us how your Thanksgiving went, we would love to hear it. Go ahead.
We don't care.
No, I'm just kidding. Put it in the comments. Yeah, go ahead and take that opinion, shove it up your ass. We don't need it. No. Tell us how your Thanksgiving was in the comments. We'd appreciate that. Yeah. So wait, I had something here. Give me a second. I was gonna ask, have you guys had any good reads or good watches of movies lately that you want to review real quick while we're here?
I can't remember if I talked about it last time. I don't know. I don't think I said this on the last podcast, but I finally got to watch Dune, and that was it was did I talk about that last podcast? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was sick, and we've been
really good though.
We still been grinding through Arcane. Arcane, League of Legends. I haven't caught up to the last 6 episodes, so I'm just gonna binge on those. I'm gonna watch 3 tonight and then the other 3 tomorrow. And my wife's actually listening to Ready Player One on audio right now, which is a really dope read. Like the movie's good. Like we watched it with my sister-in-law. That was the first time she'd seen it. And the book is just awesome, dude. And it's kind of creepy to be honest, how much it parallels talking about the things they're dealing with in the 2040s, and they're talking about, the media is always saving up for the latest disaster, the latest plague that hits us. Like the main character, Wade Watts, he was raised in the Oasis, which is kind of you know what I mean? You've seen Ready Player One. And he doesn't even have money. Like he's lucky he knows how to fix things so he can get food vouchers because his aunt took him on because she just needed the food vouchers from him, but she doesn't give him any food. Right. So it's just it's a brutal world, that this author, I can't remember who the author is that wrote it. And then the reads I just picked up a couple of new mangas.
Nice.
Goblin, what is this? Goblin Slayer, I think it is.
Goblin
Slayer. Dude, Goblin Slayer is so good, man.
Yeah. Goblin Slayer,
Goblin Slayer.
And then
it's such a good show. I've seen the anime. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and it was a toss up between Berserk and Goblin Slayer, and I was just like, well, I've heard a lot about Berserk. I've never actually owned any Berserk, But I was like, screw it, Goblin Slayer,
Yeah.
And then I've read the first Blame, and then I got the second Blame.
Nice.
Here, and
It looks
that's
good.
a pretty good.
Yeah, that's thick.
That's a pretty good, chunk. So I'm stoked to get into these books.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hear what you think about it.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
What about
Hell
you,
yeah.
Josh? Have you got any One Piece updates that you want to inform us about?
I'm on chapter 1033, and it's just constantly I don't know how the writer does it, man. Like, he has like 25 years worth of like producing or making this manga, and it's just been like heat. It's all been fire. Like every chapter, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So you're legitimately never disappointed. You're never disappointed.
Never disappointed.
That's
not
awesome.
once. Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's so cool, man. Yeah, it's so freaking cool.
Yeah. Well, for me, I guess I just finished reading Black Eyed Kids Part 2, Volume 2, and I gotta tell you, it was a little slow and a little daunting, and I think I'm not a big fan of it as I was in the first. But it's cool. I'll move on. But I went back to Gorehounds, and I've been renting a lot of B-rated films, and I found a really good one. This one's called Rage of the Mummies. It's written by this movie is by a fella by the name of Dennis Vincent, who is a Denver local. And honestly, I gotta tell you, like, the story was good. It was well written story. The actors not bad, actually, for being like a local flick. It wasn't bad. And like, it was very well shot, but you could tell it was a cheap movie. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell it was a cheap movie, but it was like, all things granted, I was impressed and it was fun. So I'm glad I got to check that out. If you guys check it out, check out Dennis Vincent, Rage of the Mummies. He seems to be making more movies too. So like, he seems to be pretty busy doing that.
How long ago did that one come out?
2019. So it's about a couple years ago.
Okay. So yeah.
Pretty recent.
Yeah. It is fun.
The Mummy, like that movie, The Mummy with Brandon Fraser, that was a pretty good one. I kind of like that
too.
one.
Yeah, I like Brandon Fraser.
I remember being so afraid. I was like 9 years old when that came out.
But that was like primo graphics at that time too.
Yeah, dude, that was like cream of the crop, man.
Yeah,
the kids' pajamas, man.
That giant sand mummy, like that was very scary, bro. It was hella scary at the time,
Yeah, and all those like scarabs came out. And they were like eating everybody, like in the tomb, and
they go in your skin, and man, dude, that scared the crap out of me.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that gave me the heebie-jeebies, dude.
Great.
I'm just like, I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, I promoted you to the fire team leader.
Okay.
Speaking of fire team leaders, let's just go ahead and jump into the dang thing. What do you guys say?
Sure thing. Let's just do a strike. I'm gonna get some of these bounties knocked out first. Let me just check my bounties real quick and just get my weapons set up for that.
Let me do the
Give me
exact
just
same.
a second. Finisher, multi-kills.
I was born ready.
I thought you were born Josh.
All right, we're good. You guys ready? I know Josh is ready. Yep. He was born ready. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna up myself a little bit here.
You want a minute? I'm about to launch.
Let's hit it.
You can still do it when we're launching.
No, let's hit it.
That's what I like. That's one of the things I love about this game is when you're waiting to get there, you can still mess with your character,
Cool. Well, I'm ready whenever.
All right. Well, we're launching now.
I got the old memory maker, and we're ready for this.
Dude, I can't wait to show you Cold Heart. Oh man, it's the best, dude. I freaking love this weapon, and I suck because I couldn't use it for like a week because I could never find ammo for it, And then those mods like allow me to slowly reload it, as long as it's like armed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, what? Cool. Are you kidding me, man? Like, okay, like we're doing this. We're doing this.
I'm pretty happy with my loadout right now.
I think I'm happy too, honestly.
I jumped in on this public event in the Dreaming City, and it was this one where I don't know if you played it, Josh, where everything's like it's like a blizzard, and the cold actually damages you, and you have to like hide in these little bubbles.
Ooh, look at them ships!
Yeah, we're looking fly. Whoa, who's got the
ghost ship?
Is that yours, Josh?
No, that's me.
Wait,
The all black?
Which one?
Okay, yours is the black one. That's yours, Josh. The silver one.
Yeah, he's the kind of wider
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking fly right
Yeah,
now.
I agree. I like yours a lot too. It looks cool.
Thanks. All the sexy ships. All right, let's see where they dump us.
Oh yeah, here again.
I should turn on my game audio here.
Out from the cosmic room led by a disgraced wizard named Navota.
I don't have any visual.
She narrowly escaped the Principal's vanguard operation with a
All right.
life.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
here we go.
Questions her strength.
Cool.
She'll be desperate to prove
Okay.
herself.
New mission, disgraced. Okay.
It's this chick again.
Dangerous, but also
Oh, we're doing the wizard, the witch girl, right? This
Yeah. The witch chick.
Tabata or whatever her name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done this like
Nerve-
17 times.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done this one
I
quite
wonder
a
why
bit,
they
but
were just like, yeah, they may be getting tired of this one. Let's start a new one for them. Like, I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with that, but whatever.
They're like, nah, they got it.
Nothing that the memory maker can't solve.
I guess it's okay though, because like we're all in this and like we haven't done this one, you know, on
Lots
the
of
on the
movement
show.
Be
That's
ready
true.
for
So
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
No harm,
it's
no
fine.
foul.
We've done this one before. Whatever. Okay, I get this. I got a feeling that everybody's gonna be really powered up though.
Oh no! I gotta get.
They're all weaklings.
Yeah, they are.
My blade is hungry.
I gotta get sword kills anyways on this Vanguard bounty. So I'm fine with all this. Got some Fraggle.
I might die. I was not paying attention where I am. Yep, I'm down. I was
Oh,
not
you're
paying-
down, huh?
Yeah, I was not paying attention where I am.
They're all cheering too.
Wow, you're in the middle of it all, aren't you, Josh?
Yes, I'm about to die, but I'm good now.
You okay, Josh?
I was turning these guys. Yeah, I was turning those guys into memories, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Give me your memories, Gypsy.
Look out of here. Oops. Sorry. Nice.
But you know, we were talking about like, you know, today's topic today was going to be technology. You know, and this is certainly going to be one of those things. You know, one of those technologies.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
we were talking about Ready Player One. You know, like this is going to be like the Oasis, Destiny
totally.
2, and all that.
I was
all
just
that other
saying,
stuff.
like you were saying earlier, you know, you're able to disconnect and kind of like get out of yourself when you play this game, and I totally relate. Like I totally
Right.
feel like I am this person that I'm playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, it's like me and my wife were talking about, you know, where it's like reality is what you make it. You know, reality is the thing that you choose to invest in. You know, and if it's like a virtual reality, so be it. If that's where you find happiness, you know, so be it.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Memories.
that's right.
Memories.
Memories.
See all those
Memories. Okay, here comes Cold Hard. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
All right, then I guess I'll put my new little power to it.
Holy cow.
You like that?
You see that?
Oh, that's nice, dude.
So, I got stasis power.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Look at that.
That's why they're all freezing, huh?
Yeah, because they're fucking assholes. They're all a bunch of assholes.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta run. That's not a good spot. I went
Are
down.
you down, Cole?
Yeah.
Cole, you down? Okay. Do you have them, Josh, or you want me to go?
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
get them one.
I got them. Don't worry about it. I got them.
Good looking out.
Yep.
I thought I had my good gun on me, but I
See that wall of ice I can make?
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen a lot of players do that, you know, and I'm just like, man, that's such a cool power.
It's like one of those side grenades, right?
It's good cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them do that too, where they'll revive someone, they'll throw up like an ice wall or something to get some cover.
Yeah, I got that from the ice planet.
Nice.
All those missions that I did.
Dude, I'm in love with this trace rifle. Alright, I got it.
Who are you?
Memories. I have the memories.
Yeah, we're all using the bad words. I'm going to make you into the memory, Gypsy.
You're a memory. You're a memory. Memory maker. Come here, big one.
They'll use those stasis powers on us, too.
Memories.
I'm making a memory book.
I'm reading dense hive signatures in a facility up ahead. I don't like this. It feels like
Picture
a trap.
album for all these memories that I'm making.
It's gonna be like the biggest picture album ever.
Here we go. Alright, I feel better. I have a better gun now. I need to switch stuff around for a minute.
Oh, what?
Die, stupid robot!
Yeah, those guys came out of nowhere. That was a little different this time. I don't remember those guys popping out from there.
Turn you all into memories.
All the memories. Good memories, bad memories, matters not.
Matters not.
Your matter is not. With Memory Maker.
Oops, sorry.
So we can stick around and do this public event if you want to, or we can just keep running.
Whatever's clever.
We can do the public event. Get more XP.
All right, if it gets a little hairy, we can just sit out.
We'll just run away.
Yeah. I am not afraid.
I'm not afraid when I'm making memories.
Yeah.
I want to be right in the finger banging action.
You're already there.
But I mean, this would be sick. This would be sick playing in VR. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
in Ready Player One. I can't imagine what it would be like to have like that full sensations bodysuit playing this game.
That'd be a trip.
And you're like being frozen. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, like your suit just like freezes you.
Come here, memories.
Holy crap, we got a dude down here, bro.
How's everyone doing?
I'm doing alright. How's everyone else?
Good to go. Good to go. We got quite a few players in here too, so we got a lot of help. I gotta remember to do my finishers. Like, that's one of my bounties. And I'm just like having so much fun with this trace rifle. I'm just like vaporizing everything.
Oh,
I don't know
that
what
guy
this
got
thing is, but I'm gonna grab this real quick.
Dude, that thing's so cool, Rob.
Thanks, man. I was just so stoked to get that mod to let me like just be able to just reload it, you know? Which gets me thinking, you know, it's like when the season is over and things kind of reset, you know, you play this game long enough, you really do have to pick and choose like what you're gonna keep and what you're not, you know?
Yeah.
And I think this is definitely gonna be one of the ones I keep, probably, definitely.
Yeah, same feeling with the memory maker. Like, it's only a purple gun, but it's
Yeah. It's a damn good purple gun.
Yeah. Memories.
All the memories. All right, I'm going supercharged.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't like that. Oh, nice. Take that, ogre.
Big asshole.
I just stabbed his penis the whole time.
Are you sure you didn't finger bang him?
Oh, I was finger banging the hell out of that motherfucker. Oops.
Oh wait, I almost left without the loot.
You guys ready to jam out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ole do it.
Stasis powers. Pretty fucking cool stuff, man.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of jabronis.
I got the People's Hero unlocked.
The People's Hero?
Yep. Unlocked achievement with it. Where is everybody?
Well, Josh went invisible.
Oh, here we
But I
go.
got his hack. I got
She
his
won't escape
door
this
real quick.
time.
Like a
Isn't
ninja.
an option for her anyway.
Like a ninja. You're like the ninja from Metal Gear. You know what I'm talking about? The one-eyed Cyclops, red-eye ninja that went invisible.
That energy.
Oh yeah.
That's her. That's Navota.
Don't fucking bitch. Oh, there you go again.
Uh-oh. It's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. How's everyone doing?
I'm okay, I gotta get some cover.
Yeah, I gotta get some cover too.
I think there's an ogre.
Yeah. Sneaky slick.
Oop. Just gotta get over here. Nice.
Look over. Return to memories.
Memory
I saw
maker.
that, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, watch out for the exploding guys. That was cool, Josh.
Yeah, it worked.
Man, you finished him off like quick.
You made him into
What is-
memories.
Yeah.
What is memory? What is memory maker? Is it a sword?
It's a fusion rifle.
Oh, okay. So you're like one shot, dude.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm getting hacked up here. I'm trying to get these finishers. Nice. That's how you
Trap
clean a
'em.
room. Yeah. Got some fraggles.
Here we go.
Alright, this bitch is gonna be in
Yeah,
here.
she about to be done.
Where is she?
She's over here.
Even bosses could turn to memories. Let's remember that.
For some reason I was like, I was disoriented. That's weird. Oh, the boss memories are the best memories.
You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a whore.
Oh god, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Crap. They like cast that nightmare shadow thing, you know, and it's like just burning. Oh! Oh no. No. Don't do that.
Employee of the month, Ariel. Employee of the month. Oh man.
All right, cool. I just got one of my bounties. There's something so satisfying about pulling a finisher on one of those Revenant Knights.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Give me your memories, Gypsy.
Freeze the bitch. Oh,
Explosions
get
everywhere.
out.
I'm about to die. I'm down.
Oh crap! I'm stuck. Oh no!
I got you.
Stab him.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I got freaking railroaded there. Like I physically couldn't get out because all the enemies were like around me, and I was just getting hosed, you know?
Yeah. There's always some
Crazy.
people.
They just all want to get close to me.
Say that.
They love me. They love making memories. Dang, God.
Yeah, no doubt.
Freaking rifle
Yeah,
is so
no
badass.
doubt. No doubt.
Wow.
Oh,
it's
this whole
like
thing?
just. And that's why it's called a memory maker, because they didn't even exist. They're just a memory.
Yeah.
There's a thought, even.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going nowhere. Oh, she went
Oh man, I was gonna pull out a whole card on her.
I'm down.
Oh,
I got you, Carl.
oh! Watch out for the exploding heads.
Oh, that was one. Oh, I gotta go.
Employee of the month, everyone.
Yeah.
I call employees of the month that run up just to get killed with like one shot.
Oh, you called me employees now.
Yeah. Employee of the month, everyone. Okay,
See
where's
how,
the ditch?
Do you see how I'm pulse rifling the gold card like that, Josh?
Uh-huh.
That's one of the cool things about it too, because when you do like the little shots, they're just powerful enough to get the grunts. There's like
That's
one
so
shot.
cool. I wonder how... Oh yeah. You
Oh,
love
yeah,
those
she's going down.
numbers, don't
She's going
you?
down.
Hold on to your
Oh,
memory.
here they come. Here they come. Oh,
Oh, that died. I got
Oh,
shot.
my lord.
Fuck, sorry.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. It's up to you.
crap. Both of y'all are done.
No, I'm not down. I used my blizzard power. She couldn't stand it.
I'm up.
She disappeared.
We won.
Now don't just play for power.
Did we win?
We won.
Yeah,
But also,
we sure did.
Nice.
you've proven that the path
job.
to victory comes only from the light.
We're happy to send the message, Commander.
Damn.
Excellent work.
Get wrecked.
Return to the tower.
Nice.
You're in my memories now. Oh sweet, I got 2 bounties on that one too. Nice, I'm about to level up.
Hey, look at this. Look at this gun, real quick.
Wow. That's cool.
This is the
Oh,
memory
that thing's
maker.
sick,
The
dude.
memory maker.
Yeah.
All gold.
Yeah. It's like rose
That
gold,
thing's-
but you know who's.
Man, that thing's badass, dude. Dang, Josh got top
Top kills.
kills with the memory maker
Yep.
and the most orbs too.
Yep.
I got precision kills and the most assists. Colton comes in last.
Basically. You know, I'm just happy to be here, Gal.
I kid because I care, Colton. I kid
I
because
also
I
went down the
care.
most.
Nice. Just one of y'all want to be fire team leader with the next time we go in, and
Yeah,
y'all can do a
Colton.
quest.
Me?
Colton will.
Me?
All right, I'll promote Colton real quick. Hang
Alright,
on,
I'm
we'll
gonna
do
go
our
grab a beer real fast. I'll be right back.
Sweet. You cool with that, Colton?
Yeah.
All right.
I got some stuff for us to do.
Promote to leader. Why isn't it not letting me do that?
Oh man, I just hit the wrong button.
I can't. For some reason, it's not letting me promote you.
Oh, that's all right. I just tapped out for a second. Hold on. Maybe Josh has to promote me.
Is Josh still team leader?
Well, we're on his fire team, so maybe he has to make us leader. Anyways.
Huh.
Anyways.
Interesting.
While we're figuring this out, let's go ahead and maybe get into the topic of the day.
Colton, you go
weird.
first.
What are we doing now?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna talk about electric vehicles instead of the meta. I didn't come prepared today, if I can be honest with the group here. I didn't come prepared today. I came with a couple things I was gonna talk about. I know Rob came prepared, so I had two topics.
Because he always does his homework.
I know. I know. What a good finger banger.
Hey man, I aim to please, man. When I finger bang, I like to just make sure everything's taken care of.
All right, you win this round. But I'm going to talk about electronic vehicles because I really truly believe that EVs are the way right now. I see Tesla growing in interest with making new vehicles, and it seems that there's a new company on the rise called Fiske. I believe it was Fiske. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But I also see Nissan is almost going completely electric. They just released their new line of concept EV cars, and they all looked really cool. The capabilities that come with them are amazing. I also did just watch another review for it's called the Mercedes-Benz AVTR or the Avatar. It was in mix up with Sony, I believe, who did Avatar, who made the movie Avatar. Essentially, the concept is bred from that movie, and the car is just astounding. I wish I could have a picture of it to show you. I don't because of copyright issues. However, if anybody listening gets a chance, or if you guys want to go check it out, it's called the Mercedes-Benz X AVTR. No, AVTR. I'm sorry. It is mind-blowing. The technology is there. So essentially, I'm going to break down the concept of this car. So this car is completely designed and based off of Avatar. So I'll start at the wheels. The wheels are based off of that little jellyfish-looking flower bug thing. And so each wheel can go any direction it wants to, and as well as propel that way. So you can drive completely sideways, and it'll work. And then
that's like the cars from iRobot, huh?
Yeah, it honestly,
Will Smith?
Yeah, it honestly looks very similar to those. However, it does have a little bit different features, like the wings of it. So the side of the car is all open glass, and the wings are to resemble dragonfly wings. So you open the doors and they pop out like dragonfly wings, and when you get inside, there isn't a steering wheel. There's just a bunch of stuff that resonates. The steering wheel kind of works as like a shift knob, so when you go forward, it'll go forward. When you push back, it brakes. When you push sideways, it'll go sideways. So it's like a directional button, like a tank. You know how you think a tank would almost go. It's similar to that. Yeah, it's very similar to that. So like anybody can drive it. The steering's nice, but also on the back of it, it has like these scales that will pop up to resist wind power to brake, and then make red lights, or they'll shift forward in order to get the wind angle correctly. So like there's
that's crazy.
Yeah, and this is a supercar. This is a concept supercar. So like this is just conceptually this works for the future. When you look inside of it, it is very it looks like you're in a space pod. You know what I mean? So like just the concept of how futuristic electric vehicles are getting nowadays. And this Fiske, I've watched in the stocks, and they've been talking about it all this week. And I don't remember if that's the exact name, but essentially like it is big news. They haven't even released the vehicle yet, and I think the stock has already jumped to like in the hundreds. And
When's it gonna be released?
I think earlier this year. I don't have
Next year?
I
You
think
mean
like,
next year?
yeah, earlier this next year. I'm sorry. I think it's supposed to drop like
Mhm.
I don't know, just a little bit before summer.
Huh.
And they have some
Wow.
amazing vehicles. They have like three vehicles already ready to go up. I think one is a car, one's an SUV, and then one's a truck. And it's cool. I was kind of watching some videos, and honestly, like electric vehicles as 4-wheel drive vehicles seems to be quite promising. Like I have a little crappy Kia 2006 Sportage, and I took that through Moab, and I was actually able to get like on some difficult trails. And like it seems like I always thought electric vehicles wouldn't be able to cut it. You know what I mean? I don't think they would be able to handle like going through Moab. But as I see some of these videos, even with the Nissan video when they were showing kind of some of their concept videos, I'm like, there's no doubt in my mind that thing could probably crawl up a mountain. You know, it's lightweight, it's durable, it's
Right.
rugged, and it seems like it can do it straight. And it's very promising to me to see what the future of vehicles is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very
Interesting.
excited to see what that possibility could be, at least for me.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
And-
interesting.
And I think pretty much
Dude, have you ever ridden in a Tesla before?
I have, yeah. I've ridden in a few Teslas. Well, your brothers. I've been in your brothers a couple times.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
But like Chevy is pretty much going all electric. Nissan's pretty much going all electric. It only seems that Dodge isn't being very electric, and I just read some article recently about that as well. As like it may be too late for Dodge, because they
To
To
haven't-
get on the bandwagon?
yeah, because they haven't been very forward to it. Because they have Mopar and they got race engines like the Hellcat, the Bumblebees, all that stuff is very, very the Demons. Like they're race material. That's gas ethanol race material. So they have no concept of it, and it could potentially damage Dodge in the long run, as that they didn't jump on the electric bandwagon. So it's kind of
Interesting.
yeah, it's interesting to see that because I would like to see the future of. I consider my car already. It has a dash cam and it has, backup. And this is all extra that like has just been paid for to be put on the car. But I already feel like that is my like future little pod, So I can't even imagine when we get into the future and we have all electric vehicles that are autonomous and can like give you weather updates and can connect to your phone and become one. Like I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna be my personal ship almost, and I'm looking forward to that.
Right.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I mean,
that is a pretty cool idea going into the future.
absolutely. I also read that drone like airports and personal drone vehicles might be a thing pretty soon, and that's exciting. That's so exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
What,
just
like
that-
hoverboards
like-
and
no, like flying, right?
Yeah, actual drone taxis, like taxis that
Yeah.
are
Oh, that's cool.
drones. Yeah, that might be a thing sooner than later. So
Yeah, it's like you can go to New Mexico or Utah or wherever. Like if you're in Florida, you can go to the next state over, and like you don't have to go to a freaking airport
exactly.
or on a long drive. You just hop in your little drone and you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, and that could be
No.
the potential future.
It's about effing time we got flying cars.
Mhm.
Like, geez, like we're in the future and we inherited Facebook and COVID. It's
Yeah.
like, man, like give me some flying cars. Like
At the least.
damn,
At the least.
at the least.
I mean, technically, we're like 20 years late in the future. We should have had that by like 2000. Was like the prediction, So like we are late to it. So whatever.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be fashionably late, not like just show up after the party.
Mhm. I guess I'm gonna relay a question to you. So if you could potentially you see it in video games or like in movies or even like Cowboy Bebop, how he has his own like little personal ship that he goes and chases after. You know what I'm talking about? Like, would you want something like that? Would you want
Like
your
my
own
own
personal, your own personal little starship or your own personal little
Yeah, without a
vessel?
doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without
Yeah,
a
I
doubt.
would do that.
Without a
Yeah.
doubt.
Would you be a cowboy? I mean, a space cowboy in your little pods.
I want
I'm
to think.
already a space cowboy.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that on her too.
I don't know, man. Like to be something like Cowboy Bebop or Han Solo, like that's a lifestyle. You know, like you're gonna be doing that full time, and your life is constantly being threatened. You know, like every day. I don't know. I don't know if I have the grit to do that now. Maybe it would when I was in my 20s. You know, but hell yeah, I would take my own little ship. Damn, that'd be so cool.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a weird little story right now. When I was a delivery driver for an Asian restaurant, I worked there for like close to 10 years. I was probably worked there 8 years. I used to pretend every time I got in my ship, every time I got into my Honda, I pretended it was a ship, and it was like this dystopian world where like delivery drivers were like hunted and persecuted by the cops and like other drivers for their goods. So like
He's delivering something. Get him.
I would have so much fun being a delivery driver. So like as we inch closer to that actually being reality of like, you know, like your ship, this is your ship. You know what I mean? Like I love it. I get so excited about that.
Yeah.
So
No, absolutely. Well, you know, it's fun to imagine too.
yeah.
You know, and put yourself in those like kind of mind spaces.
Yeah. It made me enjoy
these
my
things
job.
are kind of, and maybe like, you know, these things are kind of becoming a reality. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. You know, and we live in a time like where we can be like we can live other lives. We can be other people. You know,
Yeah.
like we can be our avatars or however we choose to project ourselves like into the world. Like that's cool that we have those opportunities and those abilities. And on the flip side of that, you know, like we've talked about with meta and all that, it's like you have to be mindful of like people and, you know, ulterior motives and whatnot, because it's an excellent way to, you know, take advantage of people, you know, in these, you know, alternate realities and with their avatars and, you know, what is real and how do you divvy out currency and how do you make a living? And when like my wife, she's reading Ready Player One on audio, and it's like talking about how people have multiple jobs in the Oasis. You know what I mean? And like, have you guys seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Black Mirror?
I've
Like
seen a
parts of
little
it.
bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I've seen them all. I love Black Mirror, and so like there's episodes where like folks will. I think it was one where like folks will like be on these treadmills or like these exercise bikes, and like they have to do it for X amount of time a day, and they have to make energy, you know, for this underground colony. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to grind, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, you're gonna, you know, your voice is gonna be heard. You're gonna go on a game show or whatever, and then they end up getting like this other work, but it ends up being like porn work, you know, like
Right.
sex work.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like.
Right.
So you got to be careful, you know, also where it's like, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket with, you know, these other realities, because there's
Right.
other people out there looking to take advantage of them too.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, give an inch, take a mile, and that's how it's always going to be.
But absolutely, I 100% like support the notion of like, yeah, you know, it's fun to imagine, and it's cool, you know, to think that it's a spaceship, and it's cool to think that like we're there, like if technology keeps pushing and we don't, you know, trade war ourselves to death, you know, in the world, that yeah, we absolutely could have these kind of Bebop style, you know, personal drones, and that's dope, dude. Because I remember when I saw Back to the Future 2 the first time, you know, and Doc Brown, he's just like, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads, you know, and I'm just like, oh my god, like this is so cool. You know, and they come out and
when
like,
this baby hits
flying
88
freeway.
miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Yeah, and like they're just flying in the DeLorean, you know. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for the future. 2015 is gonna be the coolest freaking year, you know. Of course, you know, we don't have that, but yeah. It is what it is, you know. Or like 2019 is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have spinners, you know, and Blade Runner and all this other stuff. We're gonna be off-world planets and, you know, replicants and all this other crazy stuff. No,
just fidget spinners and like mumble rap. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
COVID.
Yeah, and COVID. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bat flu. Yeah.
That's all right. Whatever.
But, yeah, I think it's cool that these technologies are around the corner, and it's interesting that you say that about Mercedes. I'm keeping an eye on VW because I've been a VW guy for a long time. You know, I've always owned Golfs. I drive a GTI myself, and VW is going EV as well, and so I'm excited to see what they come out with because whether or not you want to be a participant in it, like
it's happening.
Carbon vehicles are going to be obsolete. Like they're going to be outright banned. They're going to be illegal at some point in the future. So, just wrap your head around it, because it's coming down the pipeline. So
that's true.
I'm hoping that VW, what they come out with is as cool and as badass as their, like their diesels, and like their cars are just as cool. Because it's like, you guys don't drive Prius, do you?
No.
Because I don't want to talk about anyone's car. For one, like for the longest time, like could not get on. Like I'm down with the idea of electric vehicles, and being good to the environment. I can't do it driving
a Prius
in this stupid looking car. You know what I mean? That just it looks like a freaking like a
vagina on wheels.
Yeah.
It does though.
Yeah, dude, it's like it just looks like a cum drop, on wheels. It's just nah, man. Like,
I mean, but the Prius, that was like the beginning of it. That was, so you only had one choice of design, and like now as we're moving into it, I want a 4-wheel drive vehicle. I want to be able to go through some, like in Colorado, it's almost a necessity. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like
and you need a car that's gonna have some oomph.
Yeah.
To be able to pull you through the snow and the ice and all that. That's something that we have to consider living here,
Yeah. So,
definitely.
Yeah. So like as it comes to that, I think I'm more invested in it for sure.
It's kind of funny. It's like, I don't mean to talk crap about my sister-in-law's car because she's awesome. She lets us use it when we go visit her, in Cali and whatnot. But it's like, dude, like when we flew into Burbank a few years back, and my father-in-law was still around, we were out there visiting him, and we actually rented a Prius because they got a ton of EV vehicles in California, like a ton.
Yeah.
Like almost 1 in 2 vehicles out there is an EV vehicle.
Yeah.
And like we rented a Prius, and it was the first time I'd ever driven a Prius, and I'm getting in, and granted, I drive a 6-speed GTI, right? I drive stick. I could not figure out for the life of me how to start this effing car. Because
push the brake.
Have you ever driven?
They're quiet.
Driven a Prius?
They're so quiet.
It's not. Yeah, they're quiet. But the way the gear shift works is it starts in one position, and then you pull it over, you put it in drive, and then it snaps back. You pull it over, you put it in reverse, and it snaps back. Park is a little button. You don't even have an ignition to put a key in, and then like you got to be mindful of like the parking brake too. But like you don't have like the dash, like the dials or anything. It's all like the little computer readout on the dashboard. And I'm like looking at this thing, and I'm like, where the are the instructions on like how to start this car?
Right.
Like, I don't even know how to put it in drive, like so it took a minute, but once you get the hang of it, it's whatever. But they are a little weird to drive, so but it's whatever. People gotta have cars. So but I think it's cool, that we're going to EV, and I honestly, like if VW comes out with a car that looks like the GTI or a Golf, I'm on board. Like sign me up. I'll do it. I'm down. I'll do my part.
Totally.
Just don't make it look dumb. Like it's got to have some style.
Yeah.
And it's got to have some oomph to be able to get through the snow.
Totally.
Real get up and go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's just my little take on it, I guess. But whatever. Should we just jump back into it? You guys think?
Yeah, you pick it though. You pick it. We'll kill them all.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I'll jump back into the game for us. It is already close to 6. We already have 10 minutes till 6. But we are just gonna keep going, I think.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
My memory maker is hungry.
I need memories.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry for memories.
All right, let's see what I got here. Let's see where I can go. We will do it.
Dude, this mask is like my favorite that I've gotten so far.
All right, looks like I do
Are
need to
you?
do some stuff on Europa.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Europa.
Yeah, I'm going back to the snowy planet.
All right, let's do
Let
it.
me,
Yeah.
yeah,
It says
see
the
real
only the
quick.
fire team leader may launch this activity. I'm
You
not-
are the fire team leader. I made it.
Oh no, I
made you
couldn't.
the
I
fire
couldn't.
team.
I couldn't promote him. Hang
Oh,
on.
wait. Okay, let me see.
Hang on. Let's see if I can promote him. Oh, I can promote him now. Nice.
Okay.
For some reason, it wasn't letting me. Yeah. All right, you should be fire team leader now.
Boom.
Ba ba boom.
You are the leader.
Here we go.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to go. Why do you always do this, Colton? You make me do things I don't want to do. Just dragging me and throwing me into space and making me go to Europa.
Why does Europa sound like a South American country?
I always liked Europa. Isn't it one of the moons of Saturn?
Europa's no Jupiter.
Jupiter. That's right, Jupiter. I always liked it because that Europa is the most inhabitable, right? Like that would be the closest to being inhabited because it has greenery and
technically
water, right?
Not green, but technically Ganymede would be the most habitable because Ganymede actually has a magnetic field and it can hold an atmosphere.
Right.
And it exists. The thing about Jupiter that is that it has a really powerful radiation belt. And Ganymede is far enough away from the radiation belt that we could actually set up colonies there. And we could actually terraform Ganymede. But Europa has a lot of water ice, but it's within the radiation belt that it might actually kill people that live there. So
Not be
I don't
habitable.
know.
Yeah, I've always remember hearing about that. I think in science class in like like high school or middle school, I remember hearing about it. I always thought that was fascinating.
Huh.
So
You
we
went
got
to high school. I went to school high.
I went to school drunk. I was drunk most of the time I went to school, so sorry.
I was
high.
all the above.
I was high in middle school, and then I stopped smoking weed, and then I did pills and drank a lot in high school. So
What a loser.
Wait, am I following you guys?
yeah, we're going this way.
Do you do drugs,
Okay.
Colton? Jeez, man.
I do. I've been doing a lot of drugs.
I got to reevaluate this friendship, man.
He's like, I don't
The
like
only drug
druggies.
that I need is the Lord.
I only take Advil.
I only take a good dose of Jesus.
Have you seen those like billboards where it says like "Keep Christ in Christmas"?
Except
You know,
Christ was never there.
No.
I want to do a meme where it's just like, you know, I approve this statement: "Keep Christ in Christmas" and out of Yule.
Well, you know,
Where'd you guys go?
far away from you.
I found you.
You smell bad, so we left.
I'll turn you into
True.
a memory.
Don't do that, please. I'm very sensitive.
He's over here, Josh.
I found him.
You can't hide from us.
Why are you running?
I'm not. What do you think about
We're like
that?
getting on and off our bikes, on and off, on and off.
We're a motorcycle gang, the Finger Bangers. I forgot where I'm going. Did I pass it?
Sons of virgins.
Where am I? Where am I going? I don't see it.
We are the sons of virgins.
Did you go invisible, Josh?
I'm right by Colton, but yeah, you're both invisible to me.
Oh, weird. I think the server's lagging.
I think I gotta go right here.
Europa has long been a key battleground in the battle of light versus dark.
This is the way I go, right?
Oh, there you go. It sounds like it.
All right. I see the I see the marker. We don't need Colton.
Help, please.
You gonna let those guys punk you, Colton?
I'm just stabbing them all.
Get them. I'm following you. I'm gonna critique you later. That guy almost stabbed you. Oh, there you go.
I stabbed that dude.
It's funny. Where are you guys?
I'm inside
We're
now.
up here.
Oh, I see you. Oh wait, no, you're like way on the other side from me. Kind of like
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
took a wrong turn in Yosemite.
at Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
I see you guys.
Bitch.
Good job, Cole.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Where is this thing?
What?
It should be up to your left, Colton.
I found a treasure chest.
Do you see it on your compass?
Yeah,
Do you know how to use the compass?
kind of. Vaguely.
It's right underneath here.
Hold on, I gotta get this other thing over here. Oh, no, I don't know where it's at.
Just jump off the cliff. I'm over here. I'll catch you. Don't worry.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna catch your gun, but I'm gonna just leave you. Just let go. Just die. And then respawn.
God, that guy exploded. That was cool.
Woo! All right, solar calibration is done. Got another bounty. Let's see if I level up.
Boom, scanning
Oh
environment.
yeah. Oh, nice. Yes. It's so satisfying when you rank up.
Yeah.
Interesting, but not very useful.
I don't know where we are. I don't know what we're doing. Story of my life. Per usual.
Arm yourself with knowledge. Arm yourself with knowledge.
Oh, I'm not going that way. I'm about to.
How do you carry that big bulky sword around?
Because it's badass.
Mine's called the Quick Fang.
Where are we? What are we doing?
I don't know,
I'm
but
waiting for
Josh and I are over here doing sword play.
Oh, we
We're
gotta go this
measuring
way.
our swords.
We're measuring our swords.
This way.
I have a big
Alright.
bulky sword.
I think that
was
it.
I have a thinner, pointier sword.
Slender sword.
Slender sword.
Something smells like waffles in my house right now, and I'm really hungry. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Wow.
Why did you guys let me go the wrong way?
Damn, dude.
I can't see your markers. We're just following you.
Here, I'm about to pop this up and see where I need to go.
Good. My sword is thirsty for blood, for alien.
It's thirsty for memories.
Yeah.
Give me your memories, Gypsy.
Here, somewhere around here. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not it. That's my
You're lucky
device.
I can't get up there.
Can you even say Gypsy anymore? Is that considered like offensive?
That's super offensive.
I don't know. Is it really?
I don't know.
Every-
If you're
but
Romnian-
I don't
everyone
even-
gets offended.
I don't even know, dude. Like, seems like everything offends everyone.
Hey,
yeah.
what's this dark data fragment? Is it right here? Is this what we're
Ooh,
looking for?
download.
Colton?
I think
Data
so.
key
Yeah,
fragment.
that's it. That's what we're looking for.
There you go. There you go, Cole.
Data
I'll kill
key
these alien
incomplete.
assholes.
Get him. Get
It's
him.
because we have to kill the boss. He's coming right now. Come on, bring it on. Show me what you got. Oh, nice.
Just
wow, I'm like,
vaporizing fools.
You definitely
Just
took those guys'
vaporizing
memories.
fools. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh wait, there's one more. There's one more over here. There's like a couple of them. These dark data ports.
Where am
I
I
haven't
going?
done.
Oh, here we go. I
I
gotta
haven't
keep
done this
going.
mission before. Oh look, there's a. Is that a chest? What is that? Collect glacial Star Wars. That's cool.
I don't know. It doesn't say what I have to do. I'm very confused by all of this, to be honest. I thought I did it, but I don't know.
Look at your map.
I'm at my map, and it says we're close to it. So it's in a single life, defeat fallen in Eventide ruins. Or look for another stasis sealed
okay,
chest
so-
in Bray Exis. Do you know what to do?
Eventide. Josh, do you know? I haven't really done any of the Europa missions.
So the stasis chest, only I can open it because I have stasis. So, but with the kill 30 lives, basically, where are we? In the Eventide ruins or whatever. So basically, don't
Yeah,
die.
that's
and
where
just
we need
kill
to
30
go.
people. Don't die and kill 30 people there.
Is this the Eventide ruins right here? The building?
I am not quite sure. I think this area.
Oh wait, there's an
There's a
objective here.
Yeah,
There's
Eventide
loot.
ruins. We're in here. So
Okay.
Colton, you should be gathering kills
Okay.
right around here.
Oh, okay. Colton needs to do that.
Where are the kills around here then?
Right up here, there's some little satellite dudes, little robot guys. Get them.
Sword fodder.
Cold heart. Ice, chipped ice. Little ice chips.
Is the number going up, Colt, of how many you've slain?
Yeah, it's telling me to go this way.
All right. Well, that's the way we'll go then.
Oh.
Kill them all. Yeah, that's it.
Come to me.
I'm just watching Colton do his work here.
You gonna
Go on.
critique? You gonna critique him afterwards?
Yeah, after the mission's done.
Just remember, I'm very sensitive. I
Good,
will
it'll
cry.
be more
I
effective.
think we're leaving the ruin.
It's
area.
telling. Oh, are
If you
we?
go down
Yeah.
that.
Then why is it telling me
Yeah,
to
if
go
you
this
leave
way?
that place, it's
Is
probably
it telling you to go that way?
Yeah. Maybe I got him
we're,
already.
We're leaving. We're leaving the Eventide ruins. Yeah,
All right,
it's
let's hit
behind
it.
us. It's all the north side of the map. Well, not the north side, but
Maybe I'm done.
not. Look at
There's a
your.
public-
Let's do it.
there's a public event. You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Looking at her Vanguard report, I can see how
Let's do it.
I'm coming.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight the Mex again. I think. Not the Mexican. The Mex again. Not the Mexicans. Nice. You took a page out of my book there.
Yeah, dude.
There they are.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah, the Mex again.
Oh, these guys. Think they're all
There's 3 of them
badass
this time.
with their immunity. Haven't there always been 3?
Maybe. I think the last time I did it, there was only 2.
Oh my lord.
Damn, dude, that special is off the chain.
Oh boy.
They're all frozen and so cool.
Yeah, that's rad, dude. They're not taking damage right now, though, are they? They're immune. Yeah, they're.
No, we have to go back to that circle. Yeah. So when you do the Europa mission, you'll see this these little pyramid things, like the thing that's floating in the sky, and that's the thing that gives you the stasis. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! The stasis powers.
Oh, damn! I didn't realize that they were.
All right, we got to move again. Oh, nice.
Oh crap!
He will be turned to a memory as soon as that shield goes down. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Think you can just teleport wherever you want? You're just gonna get away?
Oh, his shield's down. Now's
Yeah.
the time to strike.
I'm doing a special. My specials.
Nice.
Nice, we did it.
Hell yeah. Event complete. I don't know what to do. Why don't you guys do the thing and I'll just follow you?
Well, if you follow me,
Okay.
we're going to the labyrinth.
Oh God. Oh, oh my. You know, we could do that as like the finale of the show and just
I'm
die.
down. I'm down.
All right. Well, then, since we just did that, why don't we just call it good?
Oh,
What, for that mission?
for the episode?
No. For the section, and then we'll just have you go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah?
That works. You
Yeah.
want to take us back to the city?
Yeah, we'll just
All
do
right.
that. We'll head back.
It's Christmas time in the city.
I hate Christmas.
It's Christmas time on Europa.
Yeah.
All right, we'll head back to the thing.
It's always Christmas time on Europa.
Yikes.
But it's not very merry.
No, it's not. It's just Christmas.
It's a cold,
There ain't no
desolate world. Void
There's
of
no
life.
Christ in it, that's for sure, on Europa.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right,
Bunch of blasphemers.
sinners.
on
Heathens.
Europa. I love the graphics in this game, man. Like, just the environments are so cool. It's
Dude,
just
Colton,
so cool.
like, too bad he wasn't able to see the Rainbow Road, the ribbon road that we took. He would have been
I know,
tripping out,
dude.
dude.
Oh my gosh, it was like, yeah, dude. Talk about game designers on acid, man.
Dang,
That
I
was
wish I missed that.
awesome.
I wish I didn't miss that.
Yeah. We were like, I don't even know where we were. We were in some parallel dimension, and we were running, like, there are these big octahedron structures that had like all the
Floating.
enemies in them, and you had to run from each one. But what was tying them together, they're all floating in the sky, was these filaments of like ribbon, and like you had to be careful which ones you chose, because they would like turn 180 and you couldn't go any further because you just drop off into the sky.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of platforms that you had to jump on, and it was just a pain.
Yeah. It was.
It would have been
pain.
cool for you to see it though, for sure.
I
We died
Don't
so
worry.
many times.
Don't worry though. Like, if we do the labyrinth with Josh, like, we're gonna die so many times. It's gonna be awesome.
Sweet. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bust you into your conversation, Rob.
Oh yeah. Gotta get that good stretch in.
Hell yeah.
You gotta make sure you get that. You gotta get your arms above your head. That's so important, having that mobility, man. Some people lose that, as they get older. They can't lift their arms up anymore, So, like, mine's kind of technology. Like, it is technology, but it's like nature's technology, and it hinges on technology that we have today to be able to enjoy the benefits of this wonderful thing called CBD. And for those who don't know what CBD is, it's short for a cannabinoid, and it's a compound that's found in the hemp plant. It's also found in cannabis. Is hemp? I know that they're two different plants, right? Like the one that has THC, Delta 9, and hemp, but are they both considered cannabis? You know what I mean?
I think so.
Okay.
I think they are.
I was just wondering about that. Like,
I thought hemp was like a certain part of this of the cannabis plant, like
From
the
my
stems
understanding,
or something like that.
From my understanding,
hemp is the male.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought one, but I think CBD does
Yeah.
come directly from both. Like, I think they do breed some
It does.
out without CBD,
Yeah.
but yeah. I think it's kind of derivative of the plant in general.
Okay, because I knew that hemp was the male and cannabis, as we call it, is the female. I was wondering if they're both considered cannabis, and I would think so, right? So, anyways, so CBD. I've gotten into it like over the last six years or so, 7 years, and I've really gotten into it like over the last year as a just a beneficial little molecule, like that you can consume in like a soda or take as a tincture underneath the tongue. I can't remember what that method is called, but it's really effective. You can take it as edibles. You can put it in your coffee, in your orange juice. You know, you can smoke smokable hemp now that's bred to have high levels of CBD in it.
I actually sell at our brand at our store. We sell CBD weed, and it's like 70% CBD and 0.03% THC.
Right, and it's got to be underneath that. It's got to be underneath that threshold to like meet the whole FDA thing. But it's just fascinating that like over the last like 5 years, this stuff has really taken off. Be like, it's been popular over the last 10, but I would say really even the last like 2 years, it's really taken off.
Absolutely.
You know, and I just think it's so cool. You know that like we have yet another tool in our arsenal to try and improve mental health, to try to help people cope with pain. I have like a whole list here of things. I actually have this book. I don't know if you can read it. The Cbd Handbook, and it's just it's fascinating. And I have in here like just a whole list of things that CBD is documented to be used for just in this book. And I'll just read off some, like, just, you know, some examples. You've got digestion. It will help with belching, bloatedness, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn. It helps with ear infections, fullness of ears, ringing in ears, ear loss or hearing loss. It helps with aggressive emotions, irritability, depression, mood swings, anxiety. It helps with energy and activity. Your eyes, even like blurred vision, for instance, it can help with. Your head, such as dizziness, people that have BPPV, which is a type of vertigo, you can help with that. Things such as like your heart is irregular heartbeat, joint muscle pain, even your lungs. Like if you have asthma and bronchitis, like hell, you don't even have to smoke the stuff. Like you could just take it as a tincture, you know, or as a little tablet, you know, and it helps with that. Like folks that have seizures, you know, can take CBD and it helps with seizures, you know. And there's just like, I mean, I didn't even read off the whole list, you know, like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's a lot of things that this stuff can be used for, you know. And so the technology that's used to extract this stuff, there's cold pressing, which is a method that is used for hemp seeds only. And if you see the term cold press, you know, pause and consider you're buying a hemp seed oil. These support healthy skin, hair, and more, but you won't be buying a hemp CBD oil, which has ECS interaction and therefore more advanced healing effects. So, you know, there's different technologies, you know, that can be used to extract this stuff, but you also have like a CO2 method, extraction method, and you've also got like olive oil extraction as well. But to me, it's just fascinating that like here we are, like we can isolate this molecule along with other cannabinoids such as
CBG.
I don't have a list in front of me, but yeah, there's quite a few. But they're all reactive to receptors that we have in our brain, such as the Cb1 receptors, Cb2 receptors, 5-HT1A receptors, you know, that situate in the brain and help regulate appetite, pain, sleep, and mood. You have TRPV1 receptors, you know, which are found in the body outside the central nervous system. They help to keep pain and inflammation in check. You've got GPR55 receptors, which guard against osteoporosis, hypertension, and other diseases. And the last one, GABA-A, and that's actually one that affects alcoholics. Like when you quit drinking too quickly, your GABA receptors just go off the chain. That's why, you know, folks got to be put on benzodiazepines, you know, to help to, you know, keep that in check. But those will regulate anxiety and help keep seizures in check. And CBD, you know, reacts with all of these receptors in our brain that our brains are built like hardwired with, you know, like we have a relation to these plants, just like we have a relation to mushrooms, you know, just like we have a relation to so many different things, you know, and like that right there, that manipulation of being able to just tweak and being able to just like fine tune, right, these molecules exactly how we need to react with our bodies and our brains exactly how we need to. That, to me, is like such a wonderful, like bioorganic based technology, to be able to
Mhm.
manipulate
Yeah,
it like
I agree.
that. You know, like you're putting mods in your computer. You know, you're putting mods on your car. It's the same thing. You know, you're modding your brain, you're modding your body to be able to live life more comfortably and more efficient. You know, and I think
Mhm.
that's just fascinating. And it's certainly changed a lot of things for me. You know, it's helped me with anxiety, you know, and whatnot. It's helped to calm like overthinking and whatnot, et cetera, et cetera. And
Mhm.
you don't have to always take like crazy, you know, pharmaceutical drugs, you know, like SSRIs or whatever. You know, some folks, yeah, they do need those because they do help to cut through the mustard of whatever mental condition that is that they're suffering from. But a lot of the time, like you don't, you know, you have these natural remedies that we've been able to isolate now recently. And it's just so cool. It's like, you know, Colton talking about, well, would you be like Cowboy Bebop and want your own little like space pod, you know, like absolutely, you know, and it's cool that we live in an age where like that very well could be a possibility. And it's cool living in an age where this bioorganic technology where we can tweak our brains and our bodies the way that we need to. It's so cool having that technology at our fingertips now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
It
I
is.
agree, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that CBD craze has been it's probably about 4 years that it's been like really, really intense. Like people come in and I remember when I was working on the Smoking Monkey, man, we'd have like a whole shelf full of CBD products and like they were like crazy sellers, man. People
Mhm.
are in love
Mhm.
with it. And then also my cousin or my uncle just came to visit and basically he was looking for CBD joints because like he doesn't really smoke pot anymore, but like he likes the CBD joints. And I took him down to the store because I know they sold them down there and he bought like 3 of them and he was just smoking on the patio. And I'm like, man, that's cool. Like,
Mhm.
you know, he takes drug tests at work and he can't smoke weed, but he loves weed. So he just
Yeah.
started smoking CBD and it doesn't affect him, you know. So
Well, if he
yeah,
smokes
Yeah,
too
and
much of
you'll
it,
his
can have
job.
precautions. He can test hot if he does smoke too much.
Mm,
But
yeah,
ultimately, like it is still better than smoking
yeah.
actual weed. Yeah.
Hmm.
well, yeah, and you know, and
Super
even then
cool.
if you did want THC, you know, it's like you can divvy it up between CBD. You can
Hmm.
roll your joints, you know, 50-50. You can
Which is
roll them
awesome.
27 or 20-80, you know, you
Hmm.
can get tinctures that are like 50-1 THC to CBD or
Hmm.
1-1. You know, you can do all that, you know,
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
it's such a cool thing. And it's interesting too, because it's like I was talking to Colton earlier today. We were having coffee and I think that it's things like when cannabis went legal in a lot of places, you know, especially like medicinal, but then it went legal, you know, with rec, you know, and you had the different companies, you know, just you know, breeding out all the CBD, you know, just making as high concentration as THC as possible. And now all these people are getting paranoid, you know, because the leash is too damn strong. And it's interesting because it's like by mutating out mutating out where there's an absence of CBD actually made people more aware of the natural occurrence and importance of CBD, that it actually works better when it is used in conjunction with THC.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that they
Hmm.
do work really, really well, that they're designed to work together. You know,
Right.
even if THC is at a very minuscule amount, you know, it's meant to work with CBD,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so
Hmm.
Yeah.
interesting stuff.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
It is actually
Yeah, that's
interesting.
super interesting.
I was talking to Rob earlier when we, as he said, we met for coffee and we were kind of talking about the CBD thing. I mentioned to him there was a book called High Magic that I read, which is kind of a guide of how it was used ritualistically in herbal medicine, as well as ritualistically for the psychopathic ability that it can carry. But when those two are separated, they do two different things, and that's always interesting. But when we circle back to like what he said, it's like, you know, CBD, it does well with our body, just like mushrooms does. It seems to me that there is some sort of initial or innate DNA that resides in everything, like DMT, you know, in the trees and in the mushrooms, and that may be the thing that combines us all, is that DMT molecule that could possibly resist it. But it's interesting when we see that, you know, CBD does really well for our bodies, or mushrooms does really well for our bodies. It's always exciting when we can proceed and make that better. I guess I don't know.
Well,
Hmm.
it's interesting to me, like when you draw those connections, how everything is connected, on this physical level. And for me, when I think about that, I immediately default to, quantum physics and the theory of, holographic reality, and how, there's ways to measure space, using gravity, and how quantum scientists in these experiments have, the way that the gravity comes back, the results, is that they things read as if we're one less dimension than what we are. So we really should be in two dimensions, like a second dimension, right? 2D. But everything appears three-dimensional. Right. So when you have a three-dimensional appearing thing cast onto a two-dimensional surface, that's a hologram, And so it kind of plays back to the whole simulation theory, or what have you. Like, I'm not going to get into all of that, go completely down that rabbit hole. But when you start thinking about things like that they're, what if that is a possibility, and that there is the hologram, or what have you, it's a projection. That, yeah, it would absolutely make sense. It's certainly from a mathematical context that all things would be connected like that, because they're all of the same thing, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and totally. That DMT does, is secreted from the pineal gland naturally. It's the thing that helps us dream. It's secreted at the time of death, and interesting how is that creating a pathway for the spirit, for the mind that is seated at the pineal gland, at the cockpit of the meat mech, so to speak. Right. Does that create the pathway? Is that literally the same thing as when you hit the exit button on a video game to go back to the desktop?
Right. Now that you mentioned that makes me wonder, like, is DMT entered into our body when we play video games? Is that why we have such a connection and are able to disassociate ourselves with and put ourselves into the character? Is that because maybe perhaps DMT is being released like it would be through CBD, or like in different aspects,
Yeah. I mean, who's to say? It's definitely possible.
Yeah, totally.
I could see that, because if you have a chemical that's tied to dreams and tied to, the death state, and this, massive, as some people would call it hallucinations. Me, I just think it's the opening of a pathway, but if you have this thing that's tied to that, then yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't it be tied to the ability to suspend oneself in a state of disbelief, where you can create a world so vivid, that's tied to imagination. You know what I mean? That, reality absolutely actually becomes what you make of it. It's where you put your energy in. And that's kind of what we were talking about at the first of the episode. It's like, to me, that's what reality is. It's where you put your energy in. It's where you find happiness,
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, you can be stuck in a reality where, like, you're stuck in a cage physically, and, life sucks and all that, or, there's just a million, situations where reality can be really harsh, and you're not getting any happiness from it. But that, like in Arcane League of Legends, I can't remember his name, the character's name. He's like the little furry professor guy. And this dude's like, someone that's going to become this scientist, this top scientist. He's locked in his prison cell. And he's just like curious, physically lock up the body, yet the mind is free, and so it's an interesting thing, it's like you're stuck in this kind of crappy situation, let's say, but you still have the ability to fashion your own reality,
make the best of it. Right. You're only bound by the barriers you make for yourself. Right.
My body may be shackled, but my mind roams free.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how...
Hey guys, quick side note.
Oh God.
Look at this. How could you not just fall in
Oh, Indy. Hello.
That dog's in a happy reality.
Look at that face.
He's content.
Oh my God.
What a boy.
Dude, he's getting huge.
He is massive. He is absolutely massive.
He's getting huge.
He's a big boy.
Oh man, if he's anything like his pops, I'll love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Sorry, guys. Because, like,
cut that.
No, you're good, dude. Like I like the dog cut scenes, man. Those are cool.
Yeah, me too.
But it's interesting because we come back around full circle.
Always.
Right, where you have this power to manifest, this imagination, whatever. Imagination is the thing that makes us infinite, and we come around full circle back to CBD, and this technology, this organic technology that works with our organic technology. And just to be able to modify, like we're doing mods to our characters on Destiny, that you can tweak yourself a little bit here and a little bit there, to be able to live your reality or your life more efficiently and more comfortably. That's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
And it really like makes me hopeful in the fields of research with LSD, ketamine, that they're doing right now to help with depression, to help with, mental trauma, to help with pain. I'm all about it. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Let's just break down all the barriers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely. Got to reinvent the wheel, kind of. You have to check out the wheel in order, So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. It's very entertaining because technology isn't always something that's digital. And technology is literally everything we're given. There's cognitive technology, which my CBD would relate to more. There's actual physical technology. There's technologies in cars. There's and that's always exciting. Whatever technology is going to be, we're looking forward to it.
one of the most powerful technologies, if not the most powerful technologies in the history of humanity, is the harnessing of fire.
Oh, yeah.
Fire is a technology when you harness it.
Totally.
So yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we've ran very long into this. We're already like 26 minutes past our. We usually typically like to run an hour, but since we have been playing a new game, it is kind of weird. Let me ask you, Josh. Do you want to talk about something? Do you have something you want to maybe bring up?
I don't have anything.
Okay. It's not a big deal, man. We bring you along because you're our best friend, Josh. We love you, so it's not a big deal. Maybe
Josh is awesome.
Yeah, he is a good comic relief. He always is. I mean, honestly, we just cannot bring Josh along.
I took a nap today, and before I fell asleep, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and research something to talk about. Passed out until about an hour before we got to shoot. Ate something, and then I'm like, oh well, yeah.
Perhaps not.
What to do.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not a big deal. Maybe. Go ahead.
We're just glad to have you here.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, thank you. Hey,
Yeah.
you guys can make me go first next time. I'll do my research. We'll have something to talk about.
Maybe we will just end the show here. If you guys want to catch us on our stream, are you guys down to play a few rounds of Destiny? Anyways, after we done.
You want to do Twitch?
Yeah. So
I'm cool with that.
Okay,
if you
cool.
Want to try the labyrinth?
Yeah, let's try to get it done. So we are going to end the show, but we are going to come back on Twitch later. So if you're more than welcome to join us, we'd really appreciate it. Let's just go ahead real quick and just go ahead and plug yourselves, you dumb bitches.
Wow.
So aggressive.
All right. I'm the Foco Shinobi. You can find me on Instagram, the Foco Shinobi. And yeah.
That's true.
I'm Astral Workshop. I always point the wrong direction. Astral Workshop. Astralworkshop.com is my website. Astral Workshop is the umbrella entity, company, whatever you want to call it, that encapsulates all of my works, my tattooing, illustrations, paintings, skate decks, metalworking, machine building, knife making, games. It encapsulates all of that. At Astral Workshop is my Instagram. I don't really post on my page. It's more of a scrolling advertisement. I do post to my stories relatively frequently, and I do have story highlights on the page that you can also look at if you want to check out more tattoos, the machine building process, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely. Okay, so where you can find me, I'm Colton Cass, aka Slim Monster.
Oh God, here we go.
You can find me at Colt Colt on Instagram and Twitter. That is my Instagram and Twitter, so please follow me there. I also am on there all the time. If you guys want to check me out on TikTok, it is at Colton Cass, and then the Facebook is facebook.com/Colton Cass makes art. However, because us three together, I feel like we are Loaded Magickzines. There's not one specific host. You know, I just happen to kind of organize it. But really, all three of us together make Loaded Magickzines. So if you guys want to check us out, please check us out at facebook.com/Loaded Magickzines. Or you can check us right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/SlimMonsterTheWitch. That is us right there.
And on that note, Colton, I might end up actually putting a couple edits on my website too.
And
so
that would work great. Yeah.
For the show.
That would be awesome. Definitely check us out. We love doing the show. It's just really mainly for us, but we really appreciate you guys all pitching in and doing the show. What was I gonna say? I totally forgot. I don't remember. Sorry, y'all.
That'll do it.
But I guess that's it. But you guys can bounce back and check us out probably in another 10 minutes or so, and we will be ready to just do it.
Dude, this other player's name is Solid Gold Turd.
All right.
Beat me to it. Damn it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play the outro video, so we'll be dipping out. And, make sure to check us out. Next week. Oh, yeah, next week. Next week we are talking about traditions new and old, how some witchy traditions or even old traditions may have been passed down to this new generation. And we may have a possible new guest with us. His name or her name might come up randomly. So expect a guest. Cool. All right.
Nice.
All right.
All right. We're hitting the outro video. We appreciate y'all.
Bye.